Okay. I need to stop.
I do all that shit talking later.
Yeah.
Look, man, I took my time with this shit and niggas lied to me. I was just a kid with a gift you couldn't rob from me. Can't take shit for granted. Niggas shouldn't be alive. Shawty had to let it go. I'm gonna turn up before I go. On my mama and them on folk. I've been desperate, I've been broke. I've been better, I've been eating. I've been reckless, I've been creeping. I've been drinking for no reason. I've been praying, I've been thinking. Man, I know all this shit ain't for no reason. I know niggas iffy, I can read them. I feel like I ain't got shit to prove, but guess I'm reaching. I feel like you did me like them niggas you had beef with. Used to be my brother, we shared noodles in the gutter. We was piecing up a nickel bag and hitting the stove for suckers. When I'm up, then we all up. But when you up, I'm out here stuck. Want my fade, don't get no fucks. It ain't no hate, it's just respect. Ignored the signs when they was there. Shit, I should expected that. I'ma always have my back, even when it's a wall to that. I don't know what you calling for, shawty, cause I ain't calling back. In my mode, I'm falling back. I done brought the Bacardi back. Every time I get a hold of that, I think of you, it bring me back. I took my time with that shit and niggas lied to me. I was just a kid with a gift you couldn't ride from me. Can't take shit for granted. Niggas shouldn't be alive. Shawty had to let it go. I'm gonna turn up before I go. On my mama and them on folk. I've been desperate, I've been broke. I've been better, I've been eating. I've been reckless, I've been creeping. I've been drinking for no reason. I've been praying, I've been thinking. Man, I know all this shit ain't for no reason. Man.
You smoke every game, yeah. You don't smoke, but you go with me, smoke on me around. You don't smoke, but you go with me, smoke on me around. You don't smoke, but you go with me, smoke on me around. You don't smoke, but you go with me, smoke on me around. Cause I get high like this. I be chillin' with my niggas and we all keep lit. Yeah, you don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. You don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. Eyes going down, space in the sky. Reload after you load it, that's a hover gang high. These smoke vapors create vivid pictures in my head. Trap me in the cloud where all this nonsense is dead. Nonsense. She wake up like, hey. Like, what did you say? I'm like, shout out the gang. The backwards I hear, attention me pay. But I'ma just roll away. Tumbleweeds on the way. Not smoking with bae, and no, I don't hate. It's not that she can't, she don't smoke anyway. I kinda swam out thinking we was on the same wave. But when I let the wood wave crash, call it cascade. Arguing on the way back from smoking with all your friends. She mad and said she wouldn't end. Why you come when you know you don't smoke? But go with me, smoke on me around. You don't smoke, but go with me, smoke on me around. You don't smoke, so let me smoke and be around. You don't smoke, so let me smoke and be around. Cause I get high like this. I be chillin' with my niggas and we all keep lit. Yeah, you don't smoke, but with me smoke and be around. You don't smoke, but with me smoke and be around.
Ever since we hit the dance, you been staring at me in the crazy stance. Every single time I try to roll up, your attitude be like, hold up. Stay smoke like you trying to meet a quota. I'd rather smoke versus getting mad, especially when I'm just chilling at the pad. Blunt the fact that you cause static for nothing. Know that huffing and puffing, breathe, there ain't no need for no cussing. Cause I'm high like the faces on Mount Rushmore with South Dakota. You flexed up sober like the plains of Minnesota. See what you need to understand. If I quit, I'm another man. Not quite samurai kamikazes from Japan.
You don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. You don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. You don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. You don't smoke, but fucking with me, smoke gon' be around. Cause I get high like this. I be chillin' with my niggas and we all keep lit. Yeah, you You don't smoke, but fuck with me, smoke gon' be around. You don't smoke, but fuck with me, smoke gon' be around. Yeah. He had to say his name. Roll past fired up. We in the session. Roll past fired up. This is section. Roll past fired up. We in the session. We in the session. This is section. Roll past fired up. We in the session. Roll past fired up. This is section. Roll past fired up. We in the session. This is section. We in the session. Roll past fired up. This my confession. I smoke until I'm high. It ain't no limit. Watch me put two together, boy. Call it extension. Only smoke exclusive weed. I forgot to mention. And everybody find out. We in a session. Never smoke with broke niggas. You'll learn your lesson. When I smoke is where you laugh. And that's a blessing. I got grams, I got G's. My burger got double cheese. And I function when I'm high. It ain't no stressing. Taking blunts down back to back. This life like wrestling. I be tangling, I be twisting. Could shoot you like Sonny Liston. I can't even hear your loud nigga. But I'm trying to listen. These suckers out here hoping. They out here wishing that a nigga pipe turned down. But it ain't no switching. You ain't looking, I try to pass it, nigga. Two for not flinching. When you hear the nigga phone, don't be texting if you say we finna roll past fired up. We in the session. Roll past fired up. This is session. Roll past fired up. We in the session. We in the session. This is session. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Trapping and rapping, it's nasty. I wake up and roll up, your bitch called and show up. She deep throat, she throw up. She loves it, but she chose up. Cause I'm a real nigga, don't give a fuck how you feel. A nigga straight out of the I'm from the Ville. Nigga, I'll give your bitch dick, she can feel it. Nigga, turn up all day like it's payday. Smoke, drink, and parlay, then invite the girl to the party. Girl, sip your glass of wine. Damn girl, your ass is fine. I just wanna spend some time at my body and explore your mind. Cause I'm a real nigga, don't give a fuck how you feel. A nigga straight out of the I'm from the Ville. A nigga, I'll give your bitch dick, she can feel not you with a real. A nigga straight out of the I'm from the Ville. A nigga, don't give a fuck how you feel. A nigga, I'll give your bitch dick, she can feel. Nigga, trapping and rapping. I be rapping and trapping. Your bitch loves my jacket, cause I keep it cracking. Make my next move, my best move, but I make it happen. Trapping and rapping, rapping and trapping. I try to stop him, but he won't stop, don't stop. Nah, my people don't stop, don't stop. Nah, my people don't stop, don't stop. Nah, my people don't stop. I try to stop him, but he won't stop. My people don't stop, don't stop. Y'all slip my legs. Y'all gave me a zipper Chris. Told me to flip the shit, cause she know I'm with the shit. It's COVID-19 taxes, so I double flip shit. A dime is 20, a dub is 40, a gram is 50 if your bitch is 40. Don't ask for credit, don't try to short me, please lose my number. If you can't afford me, I'll pay the cost to be the boss. Don't need the blocks, or take a loss. I got the drip, I stay with sauce. My time is money, so don't piss me off. Cause I'm a real nigga, don't give a fuck how you feel. A nigga straight out of the I'm from the Ville. A nigga, I'll give your bitch dick, she can feel, not she with a real. A nigga, don't give a fuck how you feel. A nigga straight out of the I'm from the Ville. A nigga, I'll give your bitch dick, she can feel. A nigga, I try to stop here, but it won't stop. Don't stop, nah, my people don't stop, don't stop, nah, my people won't stop. Don't stop, nah, my people don't stop. I try to stop it, but it won't stop. Don't stop, nah, my people don't stop. Don't stop, nah, my people won't stop. Don't stop, nah, my people don't stop. Let's go. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, this nigga Canada. The privilege and the honor still being here with y'all tonight on this mic. Yeah, this rap here was okay for my nigga. Ups and downs, trials and errors. Look here, check the boy out, man. Some real shit right here. Let's go. Yeah.
Back in the day, me and my niggas used to kick it. Up and down the block, blowing horns at these bitches shotgun, blowing trees, writing for a meal ticket. That's when every time I knew and grabbed the mic, I was coming visit my niggas in the party choosing. I'm in here hollering at this man. Yeah, a nigga with a dream and a pencil in my hand. Oh, we got the special blue straight to the head, out the bottle to the escort. Mobbing heavy, put it on the throttle, then we smash out. Like the freestyle sessions, it was on. We ran that instrumental and stick dome. Then fell back at his own, then the heat start getting bolder. Found out that I was spitting, they say you see it getting colder. While my mama's crazy started ripping over LBB sides, trying to murder any nigga that's ain't seeing got rhymes. Spend my time in my room on this mic, trying to get the flex tired, spitting and reciting from night to broad. Yeah, like this shit right. Hey, I swear, man. Blood, sweat, and tears in every verse that he wrote. Wrote that one, took a toke from the mic, he never choked. I swear the booth was like my second home. Learned how to mix and record with Los and Peter's really young. This was way before the money shit. Nigga, I just wanted to be heard. Just think the style of emphasis on every word that he served. Yeah, and kept writing what niggas was calling block music. It's about the shit that'll make a block lose it. Hustling nigga moving shit like I'm pushing bricks. What he was doing for kids, and I got see making these hits. Classic recording on karaoke machines, that was some classic shit. He kept on moving them hits and started stacking chips. Pressed up 100, then I started to grind. And burn my speakers out the trunk, had niggas waiting in line. Swear I've been feeling purple tongue from every CD I signed. From living in haters saying, see boy, you just wasting your time. I swear going at it for years, making a mark in this industry. Making bombs like a mad scientist in chemistry. They said whatever don't break a nigga, only make a nigga. And he been working at it hard so I can't take it. Nigga, that niggas hating on me, I consider this friend. I thought was down from day one, since my journey began. So we went our separate ways, I stayed solid and did my own thing. And lo and behold, Catazone made the name ring. My lowest, my best friend, she told me keep grinding. Brought me a microphone and said, nigga, get to writing. So many nights in the booth, pissed off, stuck and crying, saying I'ma get this shit up. Nigga, I wasn't lying. Look at all in God's hands, what the game gon' be without him. And showed everybody who talked or even tried to doubt him. This he ain't going nowhere, let me tell you why. Cause I'ma keep spitting till my breath gone and my mouth dry. Get used to it though. I'ma be here for a minute. In my West End too.
No one could tell me that I would have fallen in love.
We from the slums, baby.
Oh, yeah. But you came into my life.
So we choose for love, hey yo. From the slums, what we see in the world. Exotic bitches, most beautiful girls. They spy 40s from the bodega store. Eating gourmet, seasoned steak on the plate. Moving at my own pace. It's not a race, but that would rock it on my face.
I never believed
I'm feeling so rich. Life experiences that most don't live. Sumo restaurant in Japan with anorexics. Get pregnant 20 baby mamas on my exes. Sipping mimosas for breakfast. Trying to eat barbecue out in Texas. Puerto Rican women yelling at me reckless. Manifestors speaking in existence. Never doubt it for a minute. Whether I'm gonna get it. Motivated, dedicated. That's the ticket. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. Parking lot, pimping out liquor stores. From the slums, what we see in the world, it is yours. So get on your grind and get yours. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. Parking lot, pimping out liquor stores. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. So get on your grind and get yours.
I'm a beast with a touch of class. Head honcho, lone wolf. So I've been ahead of the pack. Lobster tails with the claws attached. I took a ras on a mission, cappuccino in hand. Gratuity been paid, go eat when I slay. I've been a hood baby, so I I gave her a taste. Moved her out of the bay. Farmland making minimum wage. If it was Kobe hot wings shoved right in her face. Big city gal, she always sipping champagne. She out here talking about brunch for cooks when I pull up. I'm like Ike Turner. What a fine ass vibe, dressed to kill. Comparison whenever they die. Slow ride the motion, 6'4" was on my line. Quick to mac that bitch with spider and whips. Laid on the beach, set on my skin. Whiskey sipped the glass, what a flight to catch in slow motion.
From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. Parking my pimp in our liquor stores. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. So get on your grind and get yours. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. Parking my pimp in our liquor stores. From the slums, what we see in the world, it's yours. So get on your grind and get yours.
See me, I'm from a bloodline of hustlers. Hit in the streets, either respected, love, hated, or fit in the streets. Don't want no problems, but I leave your ass to smear in the streets. Only the strong survive. If you weak, we delete. Mission complete. I'm born of innocence, but a villain. Been through a whole bunch of shit just to get my hands on some millions. Just a civilian until you get to playing with me. And then you find I got that ESO-AK up in me. My whole mindset is money, make some and invest it. And plus a whole lot of moves just to taste the succession. Been denied by my people, each and every last one of y'all. Obviously, I don't need none of y'all. Watch me, baby, I'm a ball. Teach you how to be a billionaire. And if I don't make it, fucking yeah, I'll be a millionaire. I'm from the ghetto with the children in the being killers, yeah. And boy, we ain't careful in the streets of killers, yeah. All I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. Now I'm building the smalls on my back. And some more lives I wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross grade, close range, good night. All I had in this world is my balls and my word. Now I'm building the smalls on my back. And some more lives I wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross grade, close range, good night. From your parents to managers, just post-traumatic situations, permanent damages. We all wanna be gangsters, but we just amateurs. It's us against these police niggas that wanna hammer us. Dear Mr. President, what in the fuck you thinking? Poverty was a plan put together by y'all. Let that sink in. The ghetto was created for black people. We hated our children are cremated once they have it sedated. Education is the lowest, there's no room to debate it. The welfare is trapped, the healthcare ain't the greatest. You can't persuade us. Minimum wage, it ain't gonna pay us. That's how we end up hustlers, gangsters and players. Cause ain't nobody laying down, broke stomachs on empty. Got too many mouths to feed, don't wanna tell me. My hustle is whatever my struggle's not. Started out the Ant-Man, now your boy's the goddamn juggernaut. I was taught to hug the block, tug and squeeze, bust the Glock. Never give up, easy, keep running, nigga, fuck cops. Gotta get your money, it's free. You gotta get your money, it's free. All I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. And I'm building the smalls on my back. And some all I ever wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross range, close range, good night. All I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. And I'm building the smalls on my back. And some all I ever wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross range, close range, good night. Back when y'all was riding bikes, busting willies, I was out here teaching niggas how to grind. Sideways on you suckers, teaching rappers how to rhyme. Got this 9 coolest student teaching niggas how to die. Got this coke, cook it up, teach you how to make it crack. But we came from nothing, so I know you could relate to that. Fact is fact, fuck the world, fuck your girl. When I catch her, fuck you think you playing with. I would think you know better. My progressive say you ought to several shots. When I caught you, it's too late for a doctor ball. Bearers in the arms of what you need. Once they stuff you in that carpet, boy, for all that tough talking. The people might have felt for it. My nine knew you was barking. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Even the good die young when they fucking with bruh. I'm about the money. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Even the good die young when they fucking with bruh. I'm about that all I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. And I'm building the smalls on my back. And some all I ever wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross range, close range, good night. All I had in this world is my balls and my word. And I'm building the smalls on my back. And some all I ever wanted in this world is to live a good life, though. You ever cross range, close range, good night, bro.
uh. Yeah, shout out to Spider Duck Soup. That was at T Looney, I-22. You know what I'm saying? You also heard a little bit of Catazone, some of that Wicks. Woo! Man, we was bumping. Mr. Manish, you know what I'm saying? Duck Soup, man. We got an eclectic group of people, man, and a lot of the artists we meet, man, they dope, man. They all good. But this is showtime. This is Treka, know better, do better.
What up?
What's going on?
I'm a little late. You know, it's raining. We don't know how to act when it rains out here.
What? It's raining in San Diego?
No, right? What kind of shit is that?
I thought it never rains in Southern California.
Okay, we talked about this before. Tony was lying about a couple of things.
Yep.
The weather was number one. Nah, it's funny because it was sunny when I left my house for work, but I kind of felt the tingle in the air, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead, break out my pea coat. People was looking at me crazy because I'm probably the only one in San Diego with a pea coat.
Yeah.
That's that Northern California. You have to strap up in the cold.
So like when you walk around with a pea coat down there, like, I mean, what's their thoughts on that? I mean, are they like, that's kind of whack, or are they kind of like, oh shoot, we spooked?
Really, okay. I don't wear it during the day when it's sunny. I carry it, so I just kind of tuck it, so they don't really know. But I'm usually the only one wearing one when I have one on.
Well, and now I know in Southern California, what they used to call them, lokes. Do you like wear your pea coat with lokes on?
Lokes? What the hell is that?
How are you gonna be in Southern California and not know what lokes are?
I'm an educated woman.
Ooh, I don't. Okay, they were like these glasses.
I know where lokes are. No,
don't really play me like that, y'all. That's messed up.
I'm only a thug in the summertime.
Gotcha.
But no, the weather out here has been crazy though. It's been sunny, then it's been cold, then it's been sunny, then it's been rainy. And like right now, we normally ain't getting rain. But it's been raining more than it's ever rained in all the years I've ever lived in San Diego. So we'll see what happens when our real winter come with our, June gloom and all that stuff.
Right.
What's it like in the Bay right now?
In the Bay, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually good about, I don't know, when I went to work this morning, it was about 47 degrees.
God damn.
But, I mean, it was good, though. It wasn't.
That's not good. That's amazing.
Yeah, but see, you in Southern California, that's why. See, down here, we can get as low
Bay Area people are built different. Like, Bay Area people, y'all said it was warm. It was a good 57. Like, that's not warm.
Okay, so maybe you're right, but I don't know. It was 47. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't warm, but it wasn't bad. I don't know. That's me. Maybe right. Maybe I'm off a little bit on that.
Nah, I mean, you're not the only one that felt that way. I think majority of people that I talk to, it's like, oh, it ain't that's not cold. When I tell them how cold it was here, like, that's not cold. Like, okay.
No, that's not cold. But see, Southern California, what's the coldest you guys usually get? What, 60, 70?
We've been getting down in the 50s and later in the nighttime. But normally, yeah, the coldest is the 60s. So it's very weird. Like, this weather, right? Well, shit, the world right now is just weird, period. So you can only imagine what the weather is going to be like. Speaking of weather, do you think they can control weather? Like the government?
I personally don't believe in it, but I know there's people that do. I don't believe they can. Now, I will say this. I do believe they have the equipment to kind of know the weather.
Know what's coming.
They know when it's coming and all that kind of stuff, but as in making the weather, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that's beyond that. I think that's more alien type stuff. So now, if okay, I'll put it this way: if we
They
find out there's
already
aliens,
admitted that we had aliens.
you know, if we have aliens and that's the case, then I will believe we can control the weather.
We definitely can control. I don't know how much they have control, but I think they have tools and ways or instruments or something that help influence certain weather patterns or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a whole into the chemtrails. I believe it. I mean, but I don't personally have any research. So I'm not gonna say yay or nay. But I do feel like sometimes the weather patterns be just a little bit too off. Like, who cooked this up? Just like that blizzard in Texas. What that was what last week, and now they cool. Like, okay, some fake ass snow.
Well, you remember what I told you about aliens. Remember what I told you? Like, if I see one, I'm not gonna really give it eye contact. I'm gonna kind of act like I don't see it.
How you gonna act like you didn't see a damn alien?
Because I feel like if I can walk by it and maybe it might think I don't know I see it, and if I mind my own business, it'll leave me alone.
They not from the hood. They got hood code.
Hey, that's my game plan for it though.
It might work for you. I mind my business regardless. So
if I see it biting somebody's head off, instead of me sitting there like, oh my God, just walk. Just keep going.
Look, I believe in a whole bunch of things that I don't talk about out loud because everybody already thinks I'm crazy. I have therapy every Thursday. So, my bad. I have to do something real quick. But yeah, no. I don't even know what made me ask about that shit. But at this point, anything can happen, and I would not be surprised. And we probably already been walking past aliens. They just got on skin.
Mm-hmm. True.
I know a bunch of weird people that I think they some damn aliens for sure. Like, you cannot be from
boy.
I work with some. So, remember how I told you I was kind of nervous about what today was going to be like at work? Let's fill in the people what I'm talking about.
Yes, fill them in.
Because this is a deep one, and I really want to hear or know what everybody else's opinion about it is. Because I still woke up this morning and I was pissed. And so my therapist, she got her money's worth today. I was like, I don't know how to feel. Like, anyway, yesterday, going to work, we're having a vaccine informational meeting via Zoom from an outside physician that does not work with our company. He starts off the meeting pretty, cool, really general about the information, universally accepted, can be understood type of shit. And then once he gets done telling us about how little test trials they have, which is why I'm still not taking the vaccine yet, he goes on to say, well, let's talk about why African Americans don't want to take the vaccine. Then he proceeds to show a slide starting with, well, the Tuskegee trials, clinical trials, is the main reason and the most known reason that Black people or African Americans do not trust the medical system. Now, at first I wanted to hear, okay, well, where are you going with this? Is it something special we supposed to know? And it's like, no, he didn't really have any specific information. He just kind of skimmed over it like, oh yeah, they just don't trust the medical system because of this. Like, no, you leaving out a whole bunch of history, bro. So I, infuriated, stood up, walked out, went outside to grab a breather. After thinking about it, I decided I'm going home because I think that's fucked up. I'm the only Black person that was sitting in that meeting, number one. So that's one thing. And I'm the only one who's old enough to even know what the Tuskegee experiments, not clinical trials. There's a big difference between the words. African Americans didn't know they were getting tested for syphilis. They thought they were getting treated for bad blood. So it's deceitful. But that was less than 100 years ago. What about what they did all the other years before that? You gonna pick the least harsh one to talk about? Talk about it all. Talk about how they've always tested on people of color. If you're gonna give them a little history, give the real history. So I definitely, when I went in today, I kind of felt like they was gonna, you know, have something to say, like, well, what was so offensive, and try to question me. Nobody said anything, and I think it's because they know, like, if I got pissed off, like, it was serious. And I've reached up to one of my HR specialists, but I kind of feel like I don't know if I want to take it a step further, as to, like, really, like, explaining to them why it made me upset and why it could be very offensive, because it's disrespectful, number one. Like, and you just singled out one group to tell why we don't trust it. Everybody in America does not trust the vaccine, right? Well, not everybody, but there are a lot of people, and it's very wide ranged. So I felt like why y'all targeting Black people is because of what's going on with Black Lives Matter, and everyone assumes that Black people don't like the doctor. Black people do want to go to the doctor. Most of them can't afford it. And a lot of us do have a little questions about it, because you think about all the hysterectomies and all the stuff they was doing to our Black people, like, and not telling us. I don't trust the medical system because it's a business. It's not there. It's not doing its job, completely, just be a healthcare system. They want to make money. So I was just offended. I didn't say anything like to bring it up today, but one of my homegirls that works there, the only other Black woman that I work with, I asked her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm livid." She was like, did you escalate it? And I was like, well, not really, but kind of. She was like, I'm going to watch that Zoom meeting. And she said, and if it feels like how you're explaining it, I'm going to escalate it. So it may get interesting if that happens, because once again, Treka will be the one that started shit. But if we don't speak up about stuff like that, it continues to happen. And that was the one thing that I did feel bad.
So nobody else had any issues with it? Nobody else really spoke up on it? Like, even when you came back the next day?
No. Nobody really questioned or had any concerns. You know why? Because it doesn't pertain to them, just like a lot of racial issues. If it doesn't pertain to you personally, you just be quiet or you ignore it. And that's part of the problem. Just because it's not pertaining to you today, what happens when it does pertain to you tomorrow? Or when they turn and flip on you, on your people, then it's gonna matter. So it should matter all the time, but I'm not even holding anybody else responsible for that. As a company that's saying that they're trying to move forward with this and try to be, more knowledgeable and aware, they should have, hey, if you guys are going to give a history class, start from the beginning. Don't jump to the good parts of the movie. That was my whole thing. And I don't think anybody else there would understand it other than the other Black people. And we're so far few in between, even within the company. I'm still the minority. There's still more other ethnicities hired way before us. So I appreciate my company. I'm not trying to attack them, but it's just like, y'all need to do some more research on who y'all bringing in here to talk. Or they need to be more aware of the audience they're talking to. Because nobody in there is over 23 at the time, except for me, who pushing 40. But them kids don't know nothing about that. So to give them that information, you're kind of creating this false narrative that they don't even know about. So you keeping it going.
Right.
But yeah, I was hot. But nobody said anything today, so.
Ooh, Treka was fuming. So did they, because I know you kind of said you left a little early.
Little early. Shit, I left 5 hours early. That meeting was at the beginning of my shift. I didn't even clock in.
Did they say anything to you about that? Did they like?
No, and I kind of don't know if maybe they will. I mean, I still got another day this week, so we'll see what that conversation looks like. I'm pretty
Oh
sure.
yeah, I forgot about the business rule.
Yeah.
You tell people, you get on people before a weekend, so you wait until Friday.
Yeah.
And that's when you tell them, you get them on their Friday.
That part, so they fuck your weekend up. But I don't know. I don't. This one is kind of touchy because it's like, how can you tell me I'm not right if I felt uncomfortable? And on top of that, my savvy self, I've been fired from jobs before, so I made sure that I covered all my bases before I left that building. So it was not me abandoning my job. I let 3 different people know, including HR. And I never clocked in, so I didn't have to clock out. Like, I wasn't taking y'all money or nothing like that. So, I mean, and if I'm telling you I feel uncomfortable, I was so mad, but I didn't even know who to be mad at. Like, who am I mad at? Am I mad at this doctor for him just regurgitating stupid ass shit? But it's just like, I don't know how I feel about people who are not me or like me or who can relate to me telling me why my people don't do something. Like, who are you? Actually, everybody in my family has taken the vaccine. I'm the only one that hasn't taken it. And I'm not totally against it. I'm just not going to do it right away. Right. But I do feel like they're trying to force it, like kind of force it and put it on your mind, put it on your brain. Like, okay, subconsciously, it's good. It's going to work. It works for everybody. And I haven't heard all great tales about people who've taken the vaccine. So I'm still waiting. So, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully they don't fuck up my weekend.
No, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be good. I just think they're going to say something. I just can't believe they just didn't say anything. I know they're going to probably wait to say something on the week or Friday evening.
I don't think they know what to say. I think I'm not the only Black person at my job, but I'm one of the only ones that go to the office 5 days a week. And I know I am the most vocal. And then I have a reputation for that. It's almost been 4 years. Everybody knows Treka because I'm always the one asking questions. Like, I don't know how people don't ask more questions. You don't just take information. That's not how. No, ask questions. People will tell you any fucking thing. And like I said, most of my coworkers are pretty young, like early 20s. And even I didn't learn about the Tuskegee experiments in high school. I learned that in college. I've heard about it, like not really in depth, but it was never taught in school until I went to college and I went and sought out taking Africana Studies classes. So I want to seek the knowledge. I want to find the truth. I don't just take somebody force feeding me that. That's not. I used to be that naive. That's not good. It's not good at all. But hey, to each his own. I was young too. I don't hold them responsible for not knowing. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think they know what to say. I think they kind of like, well, why would you just leave work maybe? But then again, like, okay, if I explain to them, how can they counter it? Like, what can you say to fight it? Do you live my life? Have you walked around as a Black woman every day? And the answer to that for many of them is no. So, I mean, I normally on something like that, I probably wouldn't have even walked out. Like, I wouldn't even have the balls to do that a couple of years ago because I wouldn't want to cause no friction. But I realized doing that is just as much hurtful as it is helpful. Like, you still help. You're not saying nothing is still not taking action. That's still not.
So what's your opinion on that? Would you suggest people to handle the situation as you did it? Would you have done it differently, or how do you feel?
Honestly, after talking to my mom and my little sister about it. They both have different sides. My mom is, no, she's Tupac with a dress on. She's like, fuck them. They know what they was doing, you know. And then my little sister's like, but Treka, but maybe that's just what he's learned or, you know, been told and he didn't know. But you're a doctor. How many years of school did you go to? Okay, if you're a doctor, you shouldn't talk about history unless you got all the facts, right? And historically, we've been targeted by medical and medical science from day one, saying that we have genes that we don't even feel pain. Everybody feels pain. The hell?
You know, in your sister's defense, and working with nurses and some, well, nurses are cool, but so working with, being around some doctors are pretty
No
bland.
emotions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she could be right. Maybe he didn't realize what he was saying was wrong.
No, I agree.
You
I
know, like
agree.
some of them are kind of, yeah, they're kind of weird.
They're kind of insensitive. I'm lucky. Like
Yeah.
I have a therapist and I have 3 other specialist doctors, and none of them talk to me crazy like that. So you got to be aware of who you're talking to, because I just know that they wouldn't have been that insensitive with giving that type of information. And if you're putting on classes and workshops and giving informational meetings, come a little bit better than that. And he, like my sister said, he probably don't even know he said anything wrong. Because you know
Exactly.
what? It's
I
not
can
his
see,
struggle.
I can actually see that because doctors are kind of weird, and he probably thought, "Oh my gosh, well, this has black people on it. Maybe I could use this as my slide to
Right.
help."
You just went and got the first thing that popped up on Google, my nigga. Like, you can't go research.
Hey, you'd be surprised, man. Some people could be the smartest in one thing, but man, be kind
Dumb
of
as fuck.
dumb as heck in common sense and other stuff. It happens, man. So I can kind of see that happening.
Yeah, and it made me also reflect on, you know, my past conversations of the past couple weeks, you know, about the Asian hate and all that stuff. It's like, okay, I have to be more aware of what I say. I'm not gonna change my opinion
Uh, what just went down?
Okay, am I back?
It froze.
I know.
That was the first time it froze. Are you still under? Are you not on Cox? Are you? Oh, I just did it again. Let me do this.
See me, I'm from a bloodline of hustlers. Heir to the streets. Either respect it, love, hate it, or fit in the streets. Don't want no problems, but I leave your ass a smear in the streets. Only the strong survive. If you weak, we deny. Mission complete. I'm born a nemesis, but a villain. Been through a whole bunch of shit just to get my hands on some millions. Just a civilian until you get to playing with me. And then you find I got that E so way gayer than me. My whole mindset is money, make some and invest it. It busts a whole lot of moves just to taste this recession. Been denied by my people, each and every last one of y'all. Obviously, I don't need none of y'all. Watch me, baby, I'm a ball, teach you how to be a billionaire. And if I don't make it fucking chair, I'll be a millionaire. I'm from the ghetto where the children end up being killers, yeah. And more we ain't careful in the streets of killers, yeah. All I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. And I kneel in the small of my back and some earth. I wanted in this world is to live a good life. Though you ever cross grave, close range, good. All I ever had in this world is my balls and my word. And I kneel in the small of my back and some earth. I wanted in this world is to live a good life. Though you ever cross grave, close range, good night. The parents to managers, just so dramatic situations, permanent damages. We all wanna be gangsters, but we just amateurs. It's us against these police niggas that wanna hammer us. Dear Mr. President, what in the fuck you thinking? Poverty was a plan put together by y'all. Let that sink in. The ghetto was created for black people. We hated our children are cremated once they have dissipated. Education is the lowest, there's no room to debate it. The welfare is to trap the healthcare is the greatest. We can't persuade us. Minimum wage, it ain't gonna pay us. That's how we end up hustlers, gangsters and players. Cause ain't nobody laying down. Broke stomachs on empty. Got too many mouths to feed. Don't wanna tell you my hustle is. Whatever my struggle's not. Started out the Ant-Man. Now your boy's the goddamn juggernaut. I was taught to hug the block. So you squeeze, bust the block. Never give up, easy, keep running, nigga. Fuck cops. Gotta get your money with street. You gotta get your money with street.
Sonny Black, YPG, and I just returned. 1977 is when God first kicked me out of heaven. I'm out the womb. Ma tell daddy I see him soon. I'm on a paper chase until you see my name on the tomb. From Brooklyn to the Bay, cash chicken where I stay. Young black seeds, we just looking to get paid. Surviving off the fan base. I chose rapping instead of gun clapping. I'm thugged out, but only come out when something dumb happens. Feel me? The 100 blocks with me. You see them since I hopped out that green BM. Break up to make up. I shine like a Jacob. I stay hopping 3 different time zones. I wake up. Playboy, don't get your flow ate up. I'm Godzilla like yuck or meth. Yelling at what's up. Sonny Black, boss of all bosses. You see me with my Jesus keys and different type crosses. I just done cash right. YPG, you know that's right. We've been living that's right.
It's that plastic shit. Not the plastic shit. It's that plastic shit. Not the plastic shit. It's that plastic shit. What you want, a West Coast classic shit from the early 90s with a record deal, dope sales, hell yeah, we really did it. All nighters, getting money, kept the heater close. Bill Clinton face and printed on the brick of dope. Just a young nigga striving for the better things. Born a Crips, but I raised myself to be a king. Raised by the dope things, hustlers and the killers too. Didn't get high, did what hustlers and killers do. Been through hard times, only made a nigga stronger. Paper chasing life ain't never been a luxury. This is dedicated to the niggas that don't fuck with me. This is dedicated to the niggas really fuck with me. God bless, hope you niggas see the life of luxury. It's actually a dream if you thinking you can fuck with me. God bless, hope you niggas see the life of luxury. It's actually a dream if you thinking you can fuck with. Dedicated to you guys like you got them lies. You ain't no felon, ain't even got no criminal ties. It's dedicated to you fools that will bust your break. Play the town, but you motherfuckers in the way. It's dedicated to you niggas gotta infiltrate. Catch you slipping, watch them hollow tips penetrate. It's dedicated to the boys, keep it real, nigga. Let 100 rounds go, something you can feel, nigga. So many haters in the bay, I can't believe this shit. I hustle hard and pave a way, you can achieve this. Just turn your back on haters, keep your aim accurate. Fuck making good music, let's get back to making hits. Fuck views, record sales, tell a real story. I keep a solid wallet, you never got a feel for me. They tell a bunch of lies, niggas ain't having shit. Swear they hit the gas but don't know what savage is. You niggas groupie ass bitches, little chain chasers. I'm T the lunatic, a true game lacer. Been a while, took a break, gave them suckers face. They hella Instagram, niggas say it in my face. Computer gangsters, ain't no love for you cocksuckers. Ain't nothing changed on my ear, still a block clutcher. Don't bring the block, bring the whole fucking city though. Your life's a lie, my life's the dopest fucking video. Just dedicated to you guys like to write them lies. You ain't no felon, ain't even got no criminal ties. Just dedicated to you fools that won't bust your brain. Play the town, but you motherfuckers in the way. Just dedicated to you niggas gotta infiltrate. Catch a trigger, watch them politics penetrate. This dedicated to them boys, keep it real, nigga. Let 100 rounds go. Something you can feel, nigga. See this a warning shot.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right what y'all doing. I think from the ghetto too. Even all of you here. Y'all need to listen. I know y'all just stop this now. And you call it black power. You mad the white man. Why destroy my business? Why destroy my stuff?
They got me hollering out, rock a bop, baby. I'm back with the slingshot. You can catch me in the parking lot. I'm up early in the morning with my head back in the pot, whipping it up, cooking it up, it don't stop. Now let me shake up that old tree. Allow me the OG's biggest testimony. This ain't no terrorist act, yeah, this a promise. And it'll be the hot for the summer, full of drama, and that's on mamas. You can spot him from a mile away. He walks with a fist sweat, hollering anime. Please, if you can't, too many fake handshakes. You better watch out for these snakes. Stamp you in your back. Fake love is hella whack. For my bro, it's a protocol. It's up before the sign, it's an OG call. I keep my hand up on my collar, if they clutch it, then I bust it. I'm doing me. I'm sucker ducking, chicken plucking. It's an OG for my bro, it's a protocol. It's up before the sign, it's an OG call. I keep my hand up on my collar, if they clutch it, then I bust it. I'm doing me. I'm sucker ducking, chicken plucking. It's an OG. I still live by the code to keep my life in order. I'm talking about the OG that's no longer on the corner. My cousin took chin to the chin, no ill. Didn't you hear your mama say that you can't stand a tell her? You might as well grab the gun and blow your brains out. I give birth to your bums with your hands out. I'm on the grind, pushing the line, parallel. My something smaller than a Cheerio up in my carousel. I go up and down and keep rolling, knocking all around the world, and I'm still repping West Oakland. It's an OG call, Bobby Johnson with the rack top power. Yeah, and still bombing, working hard, moving quick. Ain't no insufficient funds. I've been posted on the block all day on one. We talking paper bag money, stay hungry. Salute all of the O's that they came before me. For my bro, it's a roll call. It's just before the sign, it's an OG call. I keep my hand up on my collar, if they clutch it, then I bust it. I'm doing me. I'm sucking, ducking, chicken plucking. That's a host for my bro, it's a roll call. It's just before the sign, it's an OG call. I keep my hand up on my collar, if they clutch it, then I bust it. I'm doing me. I'm sucking, ducking, chicken plucking. That's an OG call.
What's up? What's up? Treka know better, do better.
Am I back? Am I back? Can y'all hear me? Can you see me?
Yep, we can hear you. We can see you.
Don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's still a little shaky though.
It's all good. It's all good.
Tell you, San Diego got these old ass buildings. There's old ass Wi-Fi.
So everybody know, just so they know when they watching, this is our second show. Treka know better, do better. Thursdays, 9:30, 10 to 11, 12, 1, 2, 3.
No structure. I kind of feel like our internet is still a little draggy.
It's all good. We're gonna work through this one on this one. So we just good. Don't even worry about the internet.
Don't worry about the internet.
Don't worry about the internet. Treka gonna get us through it, y'all. The internet, Treka is the internet, so don't even worry about it. The internet goes down, you got Treka. That's all we get.
It's not true. It's not true. You shouldn't trust everything I say. I think I know better. Sometimes I don't do better. So.
What? Did I just hear that? Okay.
I'm human. Actually, I'm not human, but I'm having a human experience.
There you go.
So I think I'm done with the whole massa talk from work. But I'm sure, I mean, putting it out there, I just want to hear other people's feedback. And I'm sure my friends will definitely give me feedback on that. But we just all got to know better, do better.
Exactly. Have you talked to anybody else about that situation? Like any of your friends besides family?
Just the other coworker who was, she's really like a independent contractor, so she comes in to work when she can. So she's not there that often. She just happened to be there today and not yesterday, and she wasn't happy about it. And yeah, I kind of think they're just worried that I'm gonna start telling people why I got mad, and that's gonna start something. But I'm not here to start no drama, like for real. Like y'all need to be acknowledgeable. You need to be, everybody needs to teach each other. That's how we're gonna get through all this shit.
Right, right. Definitely true.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not perfect. I've been one of those people who kind of have a way of thinking that makes it very hard to see another person's side or perspective. But it's gotten to the point now I realize my downfalls and I admit that and I'm working on that. But it's because people outside of myself, my friends or my family has brought that to my attention. Like, hey, yo, like, this is how this may make people feel, not necessarily saying that I'm wrong, but they're like, okay, well, see it this way. And we all need to have that. It's like, you got to have somebody to balance and check you.
That's true. That's true. You definitely
Would
gotta have
you
that.
would you say?
I said you gotta have a balance and check.
Yeah.
That's definitely true.
How would you have responded had that been you? You're less aggressive than I am. So how would you have
I
responded?
don't know. I would have just, you talking about with the doctor situation, right? Like I said, I mean, where I work at, which I don't want to divulge, but where I work at, I deal with doctors, and they're not really. I don't know. Comments like with people, they're different. They don't deal with people the same. So I kind of know when I'm dealing with a doctor and even some nurses that you gotta kind of understand. They're kind of
You have to detach emotion because of your job.
yeah
I get
that,
that.
but they're
But if
also
I'm gonna take my medical shit to some educational level though, that's a little bit different.
it is, but dude, they're not. Most of them, unless they're talking about something that has to do with health, they're not. Some of them aren't really that good with that with people skills. So you'll get some doctors that hey, I just see some black people. I'll just show black people this story of black people, and black people will be cool with me. Some of them think like that.
I kind of thought that was gonna get me to be like, oh shit, I'll sign up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they think like that. I've met some doctors that they're kind of
Not
weird like that.
not connected with humanity like they should be.
So, and it's probably like, and I know now it's stressful for them. They probably spend a good majority of their time working anyway, so they probably don't deal with people that often.
And they are human too. So I also understand that part. But it's just like in a climate like this right now, flip side that shit and put my black ass in his position. And let me have said something that offended another race, no matter what race it was. I would be in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm anything I say might be too, like it's too much. Like I don't have the same freedom. That's what. I don't have the same freedom and liberty to speak my mind or, to say things how I want because I have to be careful, which brings me to the next thing I thought about. I think it's crazy that we as black people have to have manuals on how to be black in public so we don't get killed, so we don't get pulled over, so we don't get shot. Who else has a handbook?
Nobody.
That's a damn shame.
Nobody. Yeah, that's crazy.
And people don't even know about that part. They don't know there's little people pass that little pamphlets to young black boys like, hey, if you get pulled over, here's what you got to say. This is what you need to pull out. This is what you need to reach for. Don't reach too fast. Have this shit ready in your visor so it's easy accessible and they can see your hands at all times. Don't nobody got to live like that. So to say, you can't say slavery's over when we still living like slaves.
I agree.
A lot of levels to a lot of things right now. So I just like, you can't avoid them though. That's the thing. Like, I think we've been trying to avoid them for so many years that it's to the point now. I give people this analogy all the time. It's like everybody always like, well, just get over it, and you sweep it under the rug. You sweep it under the rug. Okay, eventually, that rug gonna have a fucking mountain of dirt underneath it.
Exactly.
And you're gonna have to clean your house. So you might as well do it while it's little, and not try to do it all. Don't do it like me. I wait till shit gets to the point where I can't live in there no more. And I'm like, okay, Treka, go wash the dishes. But and you know, when it comes to like dealing with things, personal issues, like if we don't talk about it, nobody's ever going to be able to understand each other. And avoiding it or just letting shit go or just sweeping it under the rug, it does not solve the problem at all. It just makes it bad. So
doesn't solve it.
No. And we've done enough sweeping on the rug. Even, I mean, within our own cultures, like we ourselves need to learn about our own downfalls. Because I know Black people, some of them, we go bad on other races.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I'm from the South. You stick with your people. I mean, they be mingling now, but shit, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, they was not. That's brand new. So I think I think if you have never left California, what you should do with your stimulus check is buy you a ticket to go to another state and go see how they live out there. And you're going to feel different. Even if you're not a person of color, you're going to feel some type of way because it's not going to be comfortable.
Nope.
Everywhere is not Disneyland.
Question for you.
Answer.
Ooh, there we go. The shooting, the little massage shooting in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What's your feelings on it?
Definitely racial motivated. And for them not to mention that, that's a fucking slap in the face for everybody who's sitting here in this world, in this country, who've been watching things unfold for the past year. So it's kind of like, I still don't understand how he made it past the first place without getting shot and killed. Not to say I want anybody to die or I wish death or murder on anyone. But when you look at how many times they've killed us unarmed without killing we haven't murdered anybody. He made two more stops. And he got escorted to jail. He didn't get put in the body bag. He didn't get put in the stretcher. He didn't, they get special treatment when they go and do all this crazy shit. You don't really hear about us doing mass shootings. It's not that serious. Somebody, old dog might go shoot his homeboy for snitching on him. Absolutely. He had a reason. To just randomly go kill people, there's no reason for that. And I'm not justifying any kind of death. But I felt just as upset about that. I didn't go to work that day because that still was like, I was fucked up. Like I'm like, what kind of world do we live in? And then it was like that one happened. Then it was back to back, and it was like, okay, that's the email they sent out this past weekend? Go out here and lose your goddamn mind? No.
Right.
And I hate to always bring it back to us, but that's the only perspective that I can speak from. if that were my brother, if that were you, if that were my nephew, he would not be breathing right now. And that's a fact. And people want to get away from that and pretend like that's just that's a stereotype. No, that's reality. And telling me he had a bad day. You know how many fucking bad days I've had in the past week? I didn't shoot nobody. I went home. I went home, put on some cool music, meditated, and rolled a bleezy. I was good. So, and how many times have we been? I just don't understand how we don't get the same kind of justification for when we act a fool because we had a bad fucking day. And then it's like, well, he just had a rough day at work. Okay. So he went in and shot all his co-workers. He had nothing to do with that. That's just, they don't have any fear of repercussion for actions like that. And why do we need those guns? What are those guns good for on the streets? I understand handguns and personal protection, but come on. Rifles?
AR-15s. I mean, what? Yeah. Army issues.
Army issues. And they worried about the little 22 that little JJ got off the streets. That 22 ain't doing the damage that AK and that AR is doing. So what the hell? Sometimes I think they really try to play us like we dumb. We're not. We just know they don't hesitate to take our life. And that's why we fall in line, so to speak. But I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. Like I feel like people are starting to get to the point where it's not gonna be that easy no more. Like I've been saying this for a while, but I'm literally going to go and get registered to carry a gun this weekend. And I'm going to go get a gun.
What?
I don't know.
Treka?
I don't know if they're gonna give me one. If they don't run my record. If they just don't run my background, I'm good. But
they're going to run your background. They are going to. That's not even. They're going to run your background. So that's a fact.
I just slide by.
Nah, they're definitely gonna run your background.
Oh, you sound like a hater right now.
Okay.
I'm just trying
to tell you.
I'm just trying to tell you. I know. I'm still gonna do it. I don't know. My background ain't that bad, anyways. But I think it's gonna be time for us to all definitely be able to strap up and protect yourself. And
yep.
Whatever means that means for you. If you better with a butcher knife than you are with a gun, go get a couple butcher knives. Like, get it in.
Get some butcher knives. Get some butcher knives.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll try not to take everything so personally in this world, but after a while, it does draw on you. It does wear you down.
Yes, it does.
I can say I've had a couple moments where I just have to sit down and just cry for a minute. Like, just let it out. Like, angry, frustrated, sad, mad, all that shit. Just cry. Let it out. But I know a lot of people aren't comfortable crying because that's not what we taught. So I wonder what those people do.
Right. Huh? Who knows?
You said you don't cry. What do you do?
I don't know what I do. I'd have to see. I mean, I'm a solitude person. I like the solitude. So maybe I just fade back and, DJ or play some music and just chill. That's my thing. You know what that is? That's pretty much it. When my days are DJ, video games. One of the two is going to be played or probably both.
Mm-hmm. The music is therapeutic though. So that's still a healing strategy mechanism.
Yeah.
As my therapist would say. And by the way, my therapist said I'll make a good therapist, just so for the record.
Oh. So wait a minute. Did you told me you were gonna have your therapist watch the show? Has she watched it yet, or is this gonna be the first
No,
show?
I told her today. I was like, okay, after this show, then I'll give you the information. She asked all the time though, even the
Well,
weeks that we didn't do it. She was like, "Why didn't you do your show?" I was like, "I don't know."
are you keeping all your shows on your Facebook page, or
I mean, when
are
I
you
share,
posting them? Did you post
yeah,
did you share them? We
I
shared this
post,
one. I saw this one, but did you share the last one?
yeah.
Okay.
I just ain't got no supportive ass homies that liked it. No, I'm just kidding. But
Oh, busting out her homies. You know what that means.
I'm about to
But
get
you know
involved.
what it is, though? You know what it is? It's consistency. Once
Yeah.
they see you start doing it and you keep doing it, then people start noticing it more.
No, I joke. I kid.
Okay, okay.
People do bring it up. They just say something about it in private. And I know the only big thing is this whole Wi-Fi connection shit, but I'm gonna figure this out.
We're going to get it going. You know what I noticed? I think you have a lot of, because you just kind of admitted to me, you have a lot of stuff open on your computer.
Yeah, a lot
You got to
of
start
work.
closing that stuff out, or this stuff you don't need, just delete it from your computer.
Yeah. The fact is that, yeah, I use this computer to work from home sometimes when I can do things from home. So I be leaving that shit open so I don't get lost or, disconnected and all that. And I just got to go through and close all.
Start shutting it off.
Yeah, I know I don't need to be doing work at home anyways. I don't get paid for that shit.
Thumbs up.
You got it, dude.
Did she just dude me? Down at Talk to San Diego, dude. Gnarly dude.
I just Michelle Tanner you. Full House. You old enough to know Full House.
Yes, I do.
I plead the fifth. But I don't know what else is good in the world, in the universe.
I don't know. What else is good?
Well, one thing that's good is I just remember that I didn't order my weed delivery before I got online. So it's gonna be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. No, just kidding. But other than that, no, nothing. I mean, I've been hearing a lot about old boy, Derek Jackson.
Oh, did she bring up Derek Jackson?
I'm so sick.
I'm gonna be like, ding, 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 ding.
I'm kind of sick of hearing about him, to be honest with you. Like,
that's why every lady loves Derek Jackson. Every lady.
I didn't know Derek Jackson until he got caught. Yeah.
Every lady loves Derek Jackson.
No, every lady don't.
Prove me wrong, Treka.
I don't love Derek Jackson.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know who he is.
Pull up his name. Look at all his 20 million videos.
Nope. As I've told you before, I will not support by pulling up his videos. I'll just read all the trash everybody talks shit about him on the internet. I'll just read it.
A lot of these people wasn't talking shit about him at first. He was God to women at first.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because all these women were supporting him in the beginning, right? Now
so
what?
He had shirt, books. He has like about 10 or 15 books. He kind of did the whole what's his name? What's that comedian's name?
Kevin Hart?
Like Steve Harvey. He kind of pulled a Steve Harvey.
Oh.
You come up with a book, and then all the ladies like, oh my god, oh.
Is that what we sound like?
I don't know. That's how they act on on the like. I remember his show. I remember when Steve Harvey had his show about his book Think Like a Man, and all the ladies were just falling all over him because it was like he opened up the secret to how men are, which he really didn't, which was kind of funny. But hey, they fell for it, and yes, they acted like I sounded right there. Oh my God, Steve Harvey, he's a god. Oh my God. Yep, just like that.
First off, I'm not trusting no man to tell me he gonna tell me everything that men do wrong to help me out. What the fuck? I look like a goddamn fool. And how you got so much information unless you out here tricking and shit? Come on, bruh. These ladies need to take some responsibility for being stupid as hell. That's what me.
Uh-oh. Feel it. I feel it. Give it to him. Give it to him.
If you know better, you do better. And you know better. So why the fuck are you not doing better than that? Like, I'm not trusting. And from what I heard, he don't never have his wife on the videos. That's why everybody was so shocked at what she looked like, how she was so meek and homely. Like, they went bad on her. Like, what the fuck? Just because she ain't what y'all call a bad bitch, now y'all talking about how she looked?
I'm gonna say this. I don't think she's that bad looking. I think
she's pretty. She just didn't have no fucking makeup and tons of eyelashes.
She just wasn't. Yeah, like I mean, it's weird. I don't know. People are getting weird. It's like she was a natural looking person. I'm pretty sure when she goes out, she puts makeup and all that stuff on. But she looks like when she's at home, she's chill.
And even she did not, like you said, she did not look bad. So what? It's because she wasn't dressed and looking like an Instagram model. She's not good enough now. That's what it is.
You know what it is? If you'd have to go back and look at Derek Jackson videos. Mm-hmm. He kind of comes on his videos. The way he comes off, you wouldn't expect him to be with a girl like that. I'll just put it that way.
Oh yeah, I bet. And that's why he wasn't with a girl like that. He was with hella bitches.
Exactly. So I think that's more what it is. They're looking at him, and of course, when he does his videos, he's gonna try to appeal to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. So
some females are so gullible, and I'm not even gonna lie, I've been there. But I'm 39 years old, baby. I ain't got time. I don't have the time.
39.
What?
Nothing. 39 isn't old.
Well, you know what? I be listening to this podcast called Cruise Season, and it's four young gentlemen. They're in their early 30s, I believe, and they be talking about women my age. Like, we are done. If we're single at this age with no kids, and we're it's over for us. Like, it's the end of the world. And I just think that's ridiculous. But I want to know, where do men get that idea? Like, why do women get ruined at a certain age in their 30s and men just be out here pimping and hoeing until they 78? So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny. It's good. I like their podcast, but sometimes they say stuff and I'm like, oh, you're so young. Give it 5-7 more years. You will think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know better. They young.
And when I think about it, like the most growth I made was when I hit my 30s. And I don't know if it was because I feel like, what was that?
I said, that's usually when it happens when you're in your 30s.
I didn't know if I was having a midlife crisis or what, but.
No, that's about 50.
Okay, I still got 11 years.
You got a while for that.
But yeah, like when I hit my 30s, it was like, some of these actions, some of these behaviors, these thoughts, and they're not matching up. Not to what I'm being told, not to what I was taught, not to what I want to do, not to what I want to get. Like, that's when you start figuring shit out. But it's just it was comedy to hear what young Black men have to say about older Black women. Like, and they pretty much go bad on older Black women.
Well, that's the new generation anyway.
I think that's our generation too.
I don't know. I don't have too many friends that be tripping like that. But I do notice the younger generation is like that. It's like you're old, but what I want to see is when they get old, what they're gonna say.
They're gonna be so lost when they get old.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awful.
It's gonna look bad out here. Because all of these meaningless relationships and connections they make through Instagram and social media and TikTok and shit, if you ain't building a real foundation, that shit ain't gonna be around in 10 years.
Ain't happening. Right.
So, and these women need to get their shit together because, baby girl, what if a man ain't gonna buy you food every day? You better learn how to cook.
Boom, or you better have money and be able to buy your own food and
Get
go,
your own income.
Right.
But just trying to get pretty every day to catch dudes to come and take care of you and flew you out somewhere, and I don't think that's getting you nowhere. Like, I always tell people, I don't think my looks are why I've ever had a boyfriend. It's always been extra shit. They're like, oh, you smart. Oh, you funny. Oh, you cook. Or you handle your own bills. Like, that shit's attractive.
Wait. Hold up. Treka can cook?
I am from Little Rock, Arkansas. Although my specialty is Mexican food.
Wow, that's weird.
I've been in Cali for a long time, man. But I still cook.
Okay, I didn't know Treka could cook, everybody. Check that out.
Well, don't advertise it. I'm not selling plates.
Selling plates out of house, everybody. Treka is selling
I'm not selling plates.
Soul Food Sunday.
I'm not. That's when I cook myself on Sunday.
Mexican Monday, y'all, at Treka's.
Taco Tuesday.
Look at that. See that? Taco Tuesday. I don't know what we can call it.
I told myself yesterday, I was like, you know what? Don't you take your ass to not name another taco shop or truck for the rest of the month. I could do it.
So you gonna make your own tacos?
I know how to make my own tacos. I make my own pico de gallo, my own guacamole, all that shit.
Okay.
I learned something in San Diego, bro. Give me a little bit of credit. I ain't just down here vacation and shit. Do you cook?
A little bit.
Top ramen don't count.
I don't eat top ramen.
Hot dogs don't count.
I don't eat hot dogs.
Bologna don't count. Even if you let the bubble blow up and pop it.
I do not eat bologna.
What's your
That's
specialty?
bologna. What did you just say?
What's your specialty?
I usually like grilling stuff. Grill.
I can see that. I used to love grilling shit. I used to come home from work when I worked in a restaurant, be 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I would light that motherfucking grill up on my balcony. Throw me a nice little steak on there. I know my neighbors just was like, this bitch is a crackhead.
I literally actually bought this 3-foot grill thing. It's like it looks like a wok. It's like a square. It's not a wok. It's like a square thingamabobber. You can use it inside the house, but you put everything on the yeah, it's like a big. It looks cool. It looks like you know how you go to down here. We have Genghis Khan. I don't know what you guys would have down there, and you know how you get all the vegetables and the meat and stuff, and then they throw it on that cooking thing, and they
Benihana's out here.
Yeah, or Benihana's. So you could do something like that, and just cook all the stuff. And then
honestly, that's my next thing that I want to get for my kitchen is a griddle. Like a stovetop griddle or stovetop grill.
Yeah.
Because I have a gas stove, so I'm good with the flame. I just need to get the piece.
There you go.
And like me and my neighbor, we talked about getting a grill and some patio furniture last year for last summer, and then COVID fucked shit up. So
it's messed it all up, man.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have a birthday this year, which is fine. Because I don't want to get older, but I don't know. I kind of want to have a roller rink fucking party. Like, just go skating. Dress in some 90s shit. Have some glow in the dark sticks.
Yes.
Keeping it old school.
Did she just say glow in the dark sticks?
Yeah, we're going to have night lights and shit. We're going back to the 80s, 90s. The real times. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, the stick. You just kind of like do. Oh my gosh.
We don't have to play that the whole time. We could throw in some get down on it and get my, get the
motherfuckers. Bounce.
Skate. That's my shit to skate to though. Low key. Low key. I be thinking I'm more professional. Like, I just be gliding. I don't be doing nothing.
So you want them smooth, I barely move skaters. I just do a little, like a two-step.
I move from the waist up, but I gotta keep the downside sturdy.
So you do like a.
What? Say something. I know you about to say something crazy.
No. I'm trying to figure out how you do it. I'm sitting here trying to do it, and I can kind of see you just kind of sitting there, and then you'll do something really smooth, real quick, but just do it real quick.
Just one quick little two-step move, cross it over the front, just keep on rolling. A lot of people can't do that. When you hit the curve, you got to get that one step over when you're curving and keep your shoes flying. Yeah, I got that. But all that dipping it low and shit on the wheels, I can't do that. I'm not gonna try. Not in the bag for Treka.
Nice.
But yeah, I still got a few months to plan that. So who knows? We might have aliens walking around by then.
Good. Hopefully they have some kind of special skates. I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, give me some different kind of skates where I'm like not actually touching the ground but kind of floating.
What kind of shit? Do you want the
pom-poms? I want to get the cool stuff.
You want the pom-poms on it?
The what?
The little pom-poms they used to put on little balls. You don't know about that old school.
What are you talking about, pom-poms?
The little balls, the little puff balls that people used to have on their skates. The little fuzzy balls.
That's for the ladies used to do that. Why would I put fuzzy balls on?
I didn't know it was gender specific.
I ain't never seen no dudes. Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure
you dare because I seen it in breaking or something like that. It was either breaking 1 or 2.
Well, too bad you wasn't in Southern California back when breaking was out. Everybody would be dressed all crazy.
Man, I would have loved it out here. I would have been killing the game too. My shit would never look okay. I'll be crazy with it. Like, did you see what Treka was wearing today? Yeah.
You know what would happen? Someone would be jealous of you and you'd have to have a dance off.
A dance battle.
Yeah, you'd be in trouble. There'd be some girl in your neighborhood and be like, oh, there goes that Treka again. I'm about to go serve her real quick.
I think I kind of like where you used to have those as a kid, but I just didn't know how serious they were.
Oh boy.
I always won.
You be walking down the street thinking you looking cute, and then all of a sudden this girl just gets in your face and starts down. Then you stuck. You gotta do something.
I'm gonna just watch her do her little shit. I'm like, look at my girl, like, watch this shit. Ooh. Hit her with the 1, 2. You don't know about me, bro. Like, people used to be scared to dance with me and my best friend, and when we were in school, because they used to think we practiced routines because we used to break them off, but we didn't practice. It's all natural. I can't dip it low for shit no more. I get down there and I get stuck. Like, help me, someone pick me up.
Whoever lost against Treka back in the day, this is your chance to challenge her. She ain't the same. Get that title back from Treka. This is your chance to do it right now. Get that title back.
You could never take that. If one thing I did in this world is I broke them off at the dances. I don't think we were supposed to be breaking people off at the school dances, but that's neither here nor there. But we used to have a good time. Dancing was fun. Back when dancing was fun, I'll say. Before it started getting all that freaking and stuff. Youngsters was freaking and feeling on people and stuff.
Right. Speaking of freaking, you want to get
Don't
into
you
some
even do
music?
it?
You want
Yep.
to get into some music? A little bit of
Let's
music?
go.
You with
Let's
it?
do it.
All right, let's do this. Treka, no better, do better.
Dedicated to my best friend. Yeah. Yeah. My lover and my best friend. I love you, best friend. Hey, black milk on the piece. Yeah. She stood about 5'6" with some nice size tits. L's make a nigga bust quick. She only gets submissive when I'm giving her the dick. Any other time she bossy playing hard to get. We were friends before lovers. That's some real nigga shit. We both have a past and we recognize this. We don't put a title on our relationship. She lets me do me and I appreciate this. She's my best friend. Sometimes I wish she was my girlfriend. I want her all to myself. Fuck her X-Men. I know better than to let my feelings get in the way of our friendship. That would be a sin. But it's hard because she's beautiful and hella cool. She's really smart, like the same things that I do. Now I'm confused and don't know what to do. I'm getting mad when she tells me she talked to other dudes. We argue on the phone. She hang up in my face. I feel them back. We ain't talked in a couple days. I text good morning, love. She replied good morning, babe. I text back, I apologize. She texts back, it's okay. We back talking again. I'm having better days. I got it bad. Call me a charade. I love my best friend. I love her even when she tells me that she don't want to be more than just friends. Cause even though I want her as my girlfriend, my heart knows that it's best she be my best friend. I love you, best friend. Black milk on the beat. What you doing? Put the V on the map. I got the V on my back. I come to your party for a couple of stacks. I go hella hard to put the V on the map. What you doing? Put the V on the map. I got the V on my back. I come to your party for a couple of stacks. I go hella hard to put the V on the map. I go hella hard to put the V on the map. I come to your party with the knockers and slaps. When I go hella hard, you know what I know. Mr. Management, I told this girl, drop it low. I want that ass to move. I want to see you groove. I'm from the RBR, damn, man, I told you to. We on the move, going fast in the fast lane. Smoking on some gas lanes, burning like some propane. Backwoods, rolled up, married to the man chain. On a mission for the money, trying to get the chickens up. Feeling like Earl of Burn, girl, give me the pearl. Because she see me on my grind, trying to run the world. I'm on some rice and drink with some chicks in bikinis. And you see me somewhere, trying to look Kundalini. I'm a boss man, just ain't no need you to keep me. Put the V on my back last night, should have seen me. What you doing? Put the V on the map. I got the V on my back. I come to your party for a couple of stacks. I go hella hard to put the V on the map. What you doing? Put the V on the map. I got the V on my back. I come to your party for a couple of stacks. Hella hard.
Yo, CA baby, West. Hey yo, yeah, MC Wigs. Hey, yo, what up? Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get dumb rich for myself, fuck a bitch. Raised in the gutter, I was taught not to trick. I kick game and ism is so slick. It's a blessing that I even exist. Trying to manifest my dreams and revenue streams. Blessings with the sun broke down to feel the breeze. Ratchet bitches in a bottle with Hennessy. I pop my collar, I know that they feeling me. I'm connected, oh maybe your enemy, legendary. Speak on me for the centuries. I keep it playing. I guess it's a Cali thing. Authentic. Not a script on your TV screen. See me with 40 midgets up in a limousine. Put your mind to it, you can do anything. Put your mind to it, you can do anything. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich. I'm for talking my shit. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get. Let's go. Filthy rich. I'm just talking my shit. My whole life I've been broke. I'm out for the dough, cause that shit be crushing my soul. But I got flows and I'm destined to blow up. I got bars, so I need no luck. So pass me your 40 and let's get drunk. If you love the West Coast, throw your fucking dumps up. If the bitch out of pocket, tell her hold it, shut up. Keep it moving, kick rocks, fly shit forever and never stops. I'm like the mayor when I walk in my city blocks, popping out from the ghetto. Who would have thought that I would chase my dreams and make it happen? Hood famous, fucking with platinum, respected by the real ones in my city. I'm tapped in, that's a fact. I ain't lying, I acting, gotta keep it 1,000. Always looking at action. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich off of talking my shit. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get Benjamins. I ain't living like this. Another day, another dollar. I'm trying to get filthy rich off of talking my shit.
I'm your favorite baby daddy. I'm the nigga in the alley. From the bottom of the city, yeah, you know that's Killer Cali. Got the line on the shooter, my city's gentrified. I just turned 45, and I'm trying to stay alive. My youngest only 14 said, I'm like, yeah, goddamn right, I'm on the couch with a remote. Trying to control my emotions, intelligent like BB. Outside, chasing this chicken is when you see me. Believe me, trying to test me, you catch that harpoon. Me and my shooters get away smooth like a cartoon. I'm laughing at you suckers like a cartoon. It's ridiculous, you niggas that broke all the rules. It's only so many hours in one day. I wish I had a phone, cause I know y'all won't be out the way. Solidarity, stick to the code. The best story untold. I'm walking page by page, day by day, phase by phase. The best untold. So all glory go to God, and I put that on the mob. I stick to the code. It's the best untold story. Wise and intelligent, heartless, reckless. Yeah, and it's the best untold story. My mind on my money, and I'm well equipped to make the money flip. And that's the best untold story. I've been raised in the trenches, taught to stay persistent. I've been injected with Thorazine, and my soldiers move me. We strategize and analyze, I stand on my square. My word and my balls, I'm a true player. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It's important to never bomb bucks. I'm on the hit like an armored truck. What the fuck? The spirit of the body look smoke is back. And I really don't think niggas can fuck with that. Most of you suckers is fake, and I don't fuck with snakes. I'm a cold-hearted shark that's been raised in the back. And I'm an ill-mannered nigga that done came a long way. I walk like step heavy up the porch. More than 25 seasons, I done kept the lit on the torch. Skinny, I done been on the couch with my feet up. My hand on the pot, whipping it up. I flip the page by page, day by day, phase by phase. The best untold. So all glory go to God, and I put that on the mob. I stick to the code. It's the best untold story. Wise and intelligent, heartless, reckless. Yeah. And it's the best untold story. My mind on my money, and I'm well equipped to make the money good. And that's the best untold story.
Woo! Treka know better, do better.
Hey yo. This show is going a lot better than the first show. So, but it's
yeah,
too.
It's always gonna get better.
Oh, all I do is get better like wine, baby. But yeah, it's definitely it's a process. I realize that one of the reasons why I be so hesitant to do things is because I'm afraid to have to defend myself or how people are gonna react. And that's none of my concern.
Hey.
I'm waiting for you to say something crazy. That's what I look like.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy this time. I'm gonna let it flow. I'm gonna let it
Don't be
flow like
saving lives the same Super Mario Brothers. Don't be saving lives.
Hey, I'm gonna let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow. Now I'm about to watch Frozen when I get off here. Thanks, Ro.
There you go.
Yeah. It's just, I'm happy it's going to be Friday. really soon. I still ain't got no stimulus checks, so I don't know if I got bumped off the list or what.
Ooh, I never got one either, but I think I know why, but we'll see.
I mean, I wasn't banking on it, but like I said, I'm gonna use it wisely. I'm gonna use it to go do something I ain't never done before, or plan a trip
I
I've
have a
never taken.
I have I have a suggestion.
What?
Cable, internet.
Oh my God, really? We could
Make
talk
them
about.
boost that bad boy. Make them boost it.
We
Have them
don't have.
boost that baby.
I don't know boosters in San Diego.
No, no, boost it. Like boost your internet service. Like
Oh well, yeah, I could do that too.
turbo it.
Which is funny because I thought about just getting rid of all this shit a few months back. I'm like, let me just.
Whoa. Why was that?
I mean, I really don't have TV. Like, I stopped watching TV, like TV, cable TV, like probably like 6 months before COVID started. So I was already on my way out. But even with the Netflix and the YouTube I got on my TV, it's kind of like, I don't even really watch Netflix that much. Like, I have my couple of shows that I get into for like the first 3 seasons, and then they start doing wild shit with the timeline. I mean, with the storyline. I'm like, oh, I lose interest. I used to only watch TV for sports, like literally for ESPN. And I
There's days
haven't.
I do that.
What'd you say?
I said no, I was agreeing with you. I said there's days I do that where I'll just have it like on ESPN or NFL channel and just let it just go.
Look, I would go to sleep to it, wake up to it, and then I would know hella facts that I don't know how I know these facts because I went to sleep to Sports Center and they
Mm-hmm.
replayed that shit 5 times while I was asleep. So I'm like, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he had 37 points and 13 rebounds. Like everybody, like, how do you know that? I'm like, I don't know. That's how I knew the effect of TV. I was like, you know what? If I had the power to do that to me for something like that, imagine all the stupid shit that people watch that they absorb or fall asleep to. And
Man, that's what they kind of say when you fall asleep. You know, that's why they say you should technically
turn
you
it
should
off.
just turn everything off and just go to sleep. But
It's so hard for me to just turn everything off. I can't even turn my damn brain off. So I'll be trying. It is, but I think, I guess because I've been on my own for so long, that's kind of like my comfort zone. Like I'll fall asleep to the TV or something. But as of lately, like I'll fall asleep to the TV, but I'll fall asleep to some meditation music. And that my dreams are super different and super vivid. Like it's like real life sometimes. It's different.
nice.
But yeah, I will use my stimmy to boost my internet just for you, Ro.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
I just don't know how my stimmy got entangled in your investments, but
mm-hmm.
whatever.
Ding.
Stop. Everything in my house is connected automatically. I don't know what's connected until something goes off.
I heard that. I peeped that.
Yeah. I mean, I've been carrying my portable speaker in my purse for the past couple of days and I completely forgot I put it in there. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna listen to my music while I take the long walk to work. Totally forgot. And it just came on out of nowhere. And somebody was calling me, and I was like, oh my God. Like, don't say anything. You're on speakerphone. It's bigger than speakerphone, but don't say anything. So, yeah, all my shit's connected. I need to disconnect a lot of things, obviously. But we are coming around that time to start
What?
Start
I thought
on.
we was gonna get a little more Treka, man. What?
I think that's enough. I mean, I can't give the people everything on the first
I
date.
know, huh? This is like her second show.
I
You got
still
one
don't get
more.
it up on the second date either. I'm hard to get, baby. Hard to get.
I understand that. I totally understand. Makes
But
sense.
um, I'm pretty sure I have a lot of things to talk about for the next show. My
Uh-oh.
my life don't get no duller.
Oh, okay.
Don't say it like that. I don't want nobody to expect no. It's not a Michael Jackson video premiere on Fox.
Simone.
Jamal. Oh,
Mama say Mama Sama Makusa.
that's not what he says.
Mama
That's
Sama.
not what he says. He says, I'm gonna say it to you one more time. I was gonna send you something right now. That's not what he says. He does not say Mama say Mama Sa Makusa. He says,
What
I'm
does he
gonna say
say?
it one more time. We gotta look these words up again because I swear I just synced it. And I was like, oh my God. I just was telling somebody he was not saying Mama say Mama Sa Makusa. He said, I'm gonna say it one more time and not no more, or something like that. It's something along those lines. Yeah.
Well, that's Michael for you.
I'm telling you, him and Prince was some real laughs. There's some real ones. People didn't know.
Why is some of the best singers you can't understand what they say?
Because they be passionate. We be singing. We don't just sing, we just sing.
So it's like you just taking over like a spirit, just blah blah blah. You just be saying something.
Yeah. The same reason people been calling Eddie King Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. His name is King. 5 Heartbeats. If everybody's trying to look for what movie that's for.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Okay, sing it. You know
I think
the word.
everybody can sing that song. I think if you can't sing that song, something's wrong. Even if you can't sing, you can sing that song.
I don't think everybody knows that song. Like some people just do not know about the 5 Heartbeats, and I really have to question our friendship because I'm like, how you don't know the 5 Heartbeats? That's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm sorry.
Especially
That's
when
like
he slid on there running from them drug dealers and them car dealers. Oh, they thought that was part of the show. Ain't got no money. I got caviar. See, I can run the whole movie. Don't live a life of a movie. Yeah, I'm good. I need to get that. I have it on VHS, but I don't have a VCR, so that's kind of an issue.
you have to find it on DVD or download it from Amazon.
I have it on DVD too, but remember, I still haven't hooked up my DVD player that I bought from the thrift store 3 years ago because I'm not a technical person and I didn't buy the right cord the first time. I think I just gave up. I was like, you know what? Who makes DVDs anymore? But I have some DVDs I want to watch right now. I want to go to my mama's house and confiscate the ones I have there, but anyhow.
Confiscate like an officer. I'm gonna confiscate my DVDs.
Yeah. Anywho, what you got planned for the weekend, Ro?
I'm supposed to be hooking up with Duck Soup. We got a little meeting on Sunday.
Duck Soup. Which everyone should tune in for Duck Soup on Saturday is Lady Soup on Saturday.
Lady Soup.
I don't know how to rhyme with that. Caught me off guard.
I didn't either. You know what? I kind of messed up there. I was like soup, and so I was just like, I'm gonna keep it going. Just say Lady Soup again. So yeah, we got Lady Soup this Saturday, 8 to 10. You definitely gotta come check it out. Because you know who's gonna be on there? Treka. Know better, do better. So you know it's about to be popping.
They know I'm a regular guest on there.
Yeah, there we go.
Show your love. Show your love.
Then don't forget about Anna's next Tuesday.
And it's on
8 to
Tuesday.
10, historical podcast / radio.
Yeah.
Ooh, Duck Soup is, and the Duck Soup Network is lit. It's getting lit.
Starting to grow. Them seeds that y'all been sowing is starting to grow. That's it. That's it.
Exactly. Before you end us out, let me just give a couple of shout outs here. I want
Okay.
to give a couple of shout outs to Spider Beats,
Bye.
Broski, Thug
Broski.
Nasty, the Black Hugh Hefner,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Manish,
son.
Mr. Manish from Vallejo out the V.
Okay.
Who else we got on here that I gotta give it to? Wix,
Evolve.
MC Wix. Man, much love to you, man. Who else did we play today? My boy, the one and only Age Scott.
Azilla.
Zilla. So yeah, thank you guys for the tracks. So
Thank
the
you for the
music,
support.
exactly. That's who the music is supplied by, Duck Soup and the Duck Soup family. So we're gonna keep it lit. All right, and I'm gonna
Much
pass it back
love.
to Treka.
Well, for everybody who is tuned in right now or who may tune in later, I appreciate you coming through, spreading a little love with us, breaking a little bread. We try to keep it kind of serious, but kind of light. We just chilling on here. So we appreciate all the support. Send me some music if you want us to play it. We're here to put the platform out. And I'm excited to see how Duck Soup as the the whole tree is gonna branch out, because I feel like there's a lot of big things happening, especially for Duck Soup right now. And I'm just watching y'all to go get it. I'm right behind you with it, but it's gonna be a good time. So
All right, y'all. This is Treka, Know Better, Do Better.